Hello Bond fans and welcome to this latest video. I haven't done a video talking about Bond 25 for quite a while. The last video I did I think was a couple of months ago. In regards, it was basically a countdown. It was like a 1 year to go video. Although, oh, actually it was a few months ago. But that has since been no, it wasn't that. It was the live reveal. Yeah, sorry. It was the live reveal on, well, if you can call it that, on the 25th of April, where we found out the cast of the movie, the official cast, half of which we already knew anyway, and it didn't honestly reveal very much. So, yeah, but the reason I want to do this video today is for two reasons. One is to talk about the new behind-the-scenes video. Yeah, on the Facebook and all the social media pages, the producers of Eon had put up a sort of short montage of filming in Jamaica, which is one of the main locations for Bond 25, presumably the opening, the sort of beginning, the first act of the movie. And also, there has been a rumour about the title of the movie. This is not concrete, this is not set in stone, it's just a passing rumour. I want to address that first because that's kind of important. Earlier today, my friend Alan Kalo shared with me an article that was discussing another working title for Bond 25, which is called A Reason to Die. Now, I know you're thinking, a reason to die? That doesn't sound particularly good, because it could suggest the very worst, meaning it could suggest that that Bond dies at the end of the movie. And apparently, according to this article, which is on Home Movies from Christian A. Bone, according to him, they've been thinking about this title for a while, and before the live stream, they were uncertain about whether to actually announce the title. They were uncertain about whether that was a good enough title, whether it was a Bondian enough title. So they have since kind of left it, but it's come up again. So it makes me think: have they reconsidered? I don't know. I mean, this is all, take it with a pinch of salt. But to me, I really hope they choose something else, because this doesn't sound good enough to me. A Reason to Die. It's a cool name for a spy movie, but for a Bond movie, I don't know. It just gives me the wrong idea that the movie is going to have Bond die at the end. And I know there have been rumours about that in the early stages when Danny Boyle was involved with Bond 25. So I please hope to God that they don't choose that. It doesn't sound bad. I mean, unless it's being used for metaphorical reasons, then fine. But I have a feeling that it won't be this. I mean, they might announce something else, but I don't know when the title's going to be announced. Nor do any of us know when the title's going to be announced. But yeah, that was just something I wanted to kind of share. I mean, it is also sort of a generic title. I mean, titles like Skyfall or Spectre. Those titles have they have sort of a meaning to the movie. I mean, with Spectre, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, well, we know what we're going to get in the movie now. We're going to get a movie about Spectre. Skyfall was like, what the hell? But then when we saw the movie, oh, it makes sense. So if Bond 25 uses this title, A Reason to Die, if that is going to be the title for Bond 25, I'll be worried. But I will be optimistic. I'll give it a chance. But I really don't think it's the right title for this film. I really think Craig and Cary Fukunaga should have chosen something else. But nevertheless, I remain optimistic that they will come up with a great title. I hope so, anyway. I mean, they've had a long time to plan this movie, so and they're filming it now. So, I mean, they have to give us a title at some point before we get a teaser trailer for the movie. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I would have preferred one of the original titles, really, something like Shatterhand or Eclipse. I know it's not going to be Shatterhand, and it's probably not going to be Eclipse. Although Eclipse isn't too bad. I would accept that. That's pretty cool. But I mean, it might be something completely out of the ordinary, something that we won't expect. But that's just a bit of brief discussion on that. So now we move on to the behind the scenes video, which is set in Jamaica. Which I have to say visually looks so good. Just wow. It's brilliant. They've obviously been working very hard on it. It does have this weird kind of reggae music to it. It doesn't have any Bondian kind of music, but I don't really mind that too much. It's okay. I mean, we're only seeing like bits of the filming, and a lot of it is in slow motion. We start by seeing like the sunset and some helicopters flying, and then we see a shot of a map, and then it crossfades into Craig, Bond walking past a door which has open blinds, which looks really cool, with his gun. And then we sort of see bits of the car chase, and then we see some extras. And then we cut to sort of this bar, this sort of nightclub. And the lighting, I have to say, looks fantastic. The lighting looks amazing. I will link the video in this description so you can see it if you haven't seen it already. But it looks visually amazing. And we also get a glimpse of Lashana Lynch, who was announced to be in the movie. And then we see Jeffrey Wright as Felix. It's nice to see Jeffrey Wright come back. I mean, I like him. I think he's going to be great in this movie. So yeah, very interesting. And then we see Craig and Carrie Fukunaga outside in the evening talking and kind of filming. We don't know what they're filming. I mean, we see part of a car chase, and then there's a really cool shot of Craig walking through the fog, and it's nighttime. And then all we see after that is kind of a shot with him riding a motorbike, more of them looking at the monitors. Lashana Lynch, again in her outfit. I mean, I have to say she's very attractive. Lashana Lynch. She's a lot more attractive looking here than she is in Captain Marvel. They've glammed her up, and I like that. I think she looks very beautiful. And we haven't had a black Bond girl for quite some time, so I'm very happy with the casting of Lashana Lynch. And she's also a great actress. I mean, watching her in Captain Marvel, she was very good in that. And then the last shot we see is Craig. There's kind of a light beaming through at the back of shot, and he's walking past like a pine tree or something, and he's walking into shot, and it's nighttime. Well, I know that's a very bad description. He's walking through the streets of Jamaica. It's nighttime, the light blaring behind him. Presumably this will be after a really cool kind of Bondian moment that happens, maybe after he kills someone, or maybe just before the opening titles. I mean, who knows? And then we just fade out, and then we fade into this explosion with the 007 logo. Obviously, they're not giving them the full title away just yet. But yeah, I mean, that's in essence what we get. It's not much. It's mainly a lot of the stuff we see is in the bar, but I like it. It's a good tease as to what we can expect from the movie, or at least from the Jamaica scenes. Obviously, there's a lot more of the movie yet to come, and we still have yet to see, say, Rami Malek, Dali Ben Salah, David Denchik, Leia Seydoux. We've still yet to see most of the cast in action, but we've seen a bit of Craig and Lashana Lynch, and obviously Carrie Fukunaga directing the movie. It's exciting because, you know, this film has been such a long time coming, and I really hope that Bond 25 delivers. And hopefully soon we will find out the official title of the movie, because I really want to have that title, because I feel like then the film is on a springboard, and then we can kind of leap off from there and kind of speculate and then look forward to it even more. I think when the title comes out, we will kind of get on the hype train again, because it has been a long road to Bond 25. It really has, and I think the Bond fans deserve it. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, Babs, Mickey. It's time you gave us the title already. I think you've had long enough to decide. Give us something great, you know. Give us something unexpected for Daniel Craig's last film. It's got to be good. It's got to be good. I mean, you got to follow Spectre, so which was a fairly decent title. I mean, it made sense for what the movie was about. You know, you got Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre, and then this. So, come on, guys, please let it be good. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts. I won't ramble on anymore on the sort of title speculation on Bond 25 and also the behind the scenes video. Stay tuned for more updates on Bond 25 in the future and my thoughts on them. And thank you all for listening. I'm Mr. Timeless 11. See you around.